we're back. Scores are level. And 9-2 plays 8-8. And I'm wondering whether that 8-8 Mick might have cost Lara the poor kicking.
Time will tell. I don't know if it has just yet.
Start of the third. Street up against Ackland. Been a great duel this. Up they go. Street wins that one. Knocks it down, but Ackland looks like riding it. Wrapped up in a tackle by Street. Was almost in slow motion, though, two big blokes. It was like a couple of big hippos having a dance. There's a Newtown supporters club in front of us. He's just getting bigger by the minute. Bounces off that Falcon there by Ackland. Coming out is McCormack. Or McCall, sorry. Leads the race. Can't quite pick it up, but it's picked up by Jimmy Allen. His handball's picked up by Braddock. Braddock goes backwards to the big fellow and Hocking. Hocking from a step. Goes straight through to a soon. I think that was Ladgrove or Hopper, or maybe just flew too soon. Lucky didn't give away a free kick, and the ball flew over the two of them and went over the boundary line. And we'll have a boundary going, Nick.
Yeah, I think he was a bit unlucky not to give away the free kick there. Sort of come over the top of the fist, but might have just pushed him in the back.
Yeah.
Got away with it.
Top of the square. Schroeder over the top. Third man up. Fisted over the boundary line with another throw in.
You're right, Milky. That crowd is growing here, the Newtown support crew. And if any yesterday's anything to go by, the winning team was in front of us. Rosedale.
Okay. Ball in again. Street waves his own work there. Gets it quickly on the boot. Turned his back on it. Who was that? That was Hopper. And the ball nearly hit him in the back of the head. Quick give it out to Sablich. Can't pick it up. Good work back. Sablich hot on him. Goes into the ground. Did he have it? Umpire nearby, but not blowing a whistle. Pushing the footy forward is the Lara player, and it goes over the boundary line with another throw. Right on the 58.
Just trying to call the players from there, Milky.
Yeah. Closer to the pub than us. That's a shocking boundary throw in. It's gone 15 metres inside the 50 for Newtown. Street kicks it forward. Oh, good work here by Karen Smith. Dishes off. Gives it to big Nick Start was. Then turn and gets it over to McCall. Or McCall next side. Goes. Can't take the mark. Can't keep it in time. No, he can't.
Good contest there. Even though he didn't take the mark, he's
2-1.
Yeah.
I'm get sick of this. Jared McCorkle and Joan McCormack. I'm sick of it. I'm over it.
Getting their feet.
Yeah, I know they did. They originally signed at Newtown. Ball comes out to Matty McMahon, whistling well. Free kick coming back to Ackland. Must have been against which day? Ackland, middle trip. As he said, he didn't. Good, gives it over to Flanagan. Flanagan again, gets it off his teammate in Logan. But Flanagan gets the bouncing 40. Puts it out in front of his teammate in Baxter. Baxter's got the run of it. Goes with the left. Puts it in front of Vio. Can't quite hang on to it. Ball comes out to the Robin Spalding. But he don't know that. Nick Spalding gives it up by hand. Gives it to Tommy Bill. Goes with the left foot. To the half forward. Up goes Clem. Can't take the mark. At ground level. Ball comes out to Schroeder. Puts his backside in. And dishes it up the 40. Trying to crack his way through Newtown boy on that occasion. I can't quite pick out who it was. Free kick to Lara. And that is Kane Smith. Kane Smith at half back. Try and bring the ball up this end, boys. It's a lot easier. He puts it out in front of Stratton. Bouncing ball. Stratton's going to want the boundary line here. He's all calling to do it. Where's the umpire? But, flying, he says.
No, great kick, was it?
Shocking kick in defence.
His teammate under a heap of pressure.
Spinning ball, 20 metres around. Street grabs it out of the rack, dishes up by hand. Trying to get it, keep it in play. I reckon that was Weagle.
Oh, 2 times now Street's taken out of the ruck and just done as he pleases.
Coke can out on the ground. Interesting. Just an observation. The border boy picked up the Coke can. Another boundary thrown Street. Tries to grab it, picked up. Bowie turns up as Prismal. Prismal trying to pull at it. And where's the whistle come from? It must come from up here, because the bloke beside him didn't blow the whistle. Prismal Gives it over to Jimmy Allen. Jimmy Allen break down the pocket, finds Wilson. Switch goes right onto the scoreboard. The score says 56 plays 56. Wilson given the hold up by the umpires. Ball follows it. Wilson from behind. Gets the fist. Over Baxter. Ball goes over the boundary line. And we'll have another throw-in. Going nowhere fast, boys.
Yeah, it's still just as warm though, isn't it? Getting warmer if not.
Yeah, and they'll be feeling it, some of these players too. They'll be just walking out this game at the end. Straight. Gets a fist on it. Knocks it clear. No, picks it up. He's been quiet. Handballs. Goes along the boundary line. Schroeder cops one. All fair, and we'll have a throw-in. Again, straight underneath the scoreboard.
Last time I saw Knight playing this ground, he kicked 5. He played a very good game. So
this is the quietest I've seen him.
They'll be wanting him to
win the game. He's one of their shining lights. Ackman knocks it down into the path of Bernie Lynch. Dances through the traffic. Goes over to Newtown. Goes at the left. Goes towards goal minus score. There's the lead to Newtown anyway.
Slow start to the term.
Yeah, it's been going 5 minutes. One behind in 5 minutes. Now, kicking out is Wilson. Umpire blew the whistle. Was that to hurry him up? Goes to Riosa. Should have taken that mark. Bernie Lynch will make him pay. Goes towards goal. Wilson can't take the mark. Getting the crumbs and running the goal and kicking it. I reckon was that McCorkle, the captain? Yeah, it was. Kicked it. 7-point lead now to Newtown. Riosa probably should have marked that. But easy from up here. What sort of lead do you think, Alex, that they're going to need going into this last quarter, Newtown? Yep. Back in the middle. You wouldn't have heard that, but he's saying it's going to come down to the last quarter, which everybody knows it comes down to the last quarter. Straight, knocks it down. Kane Smith, off a step. Fisted away from him. Oh, well, double-handed throw now. Got away with it, did Baxter. Goes to Bernie Lynch. Good mark to the call. McCormick. McCorkle, I'm sick of it. McCorkle goes into the forward 50, up one-handed, goes Sean. And to give Ted some sort of balance back, gets it out to Kane Smith. Great effort.
Yeah, he was on his feet, got up, kicked it to a teammate.
Jimmy Allen jumps, doesn't get the mark. McCormick knocks it away from him. He dishes it off to Goodwin. In turn, across to Holland. Holland just boots it forward. Loose ball back in the pack. Prisoner, rush through for a minor score.
You reckon Newtown would have to have a lead of at least 4 goals going into the last quarter? Yeah, probably 3. Kick out by Riosa. Goes towards Street. He's got 2 on him. What are you thinking, boys, against the Breeze? Lara will have the wind in the last as well.
Yep. Kane Smith picks up the crumbs. Gets around 1. Shortens it up 2 on 1 again. The 2 hands at the back. Smart enough to strike it. Kelly. Goes for again now, Jackson. Puts it in the centre square. Goes over to McCorkle. Goes picked up by Holland. Holland picked up by Ackland. Off a step, puts it in the centre foot. Big fist by Riosa. Out to Mel in particular though. The foot right down here. Can't quite pick up. It's a kick off the ground. Just missed. Who was that that kicked it off the ground? Was it Tommy Veal? Yeah, I'll give it to Tommy. Yeah. Give it to Tommy Veal. Playing for his footy future. Riosa does mark this kick out. Short to Kane Smith, who keeps it in play out on the field. Free kick. McCorkle. He's in the shot.
We're going to use up on the bike track. Long way up the ground.
Right on the paint with the left boot. Was that McCorkle?
I think he might have missed it all, did he? No.
White boots could be Normington. Yeah, I reckon it was Normington. Now that I look, yeah, it was Normington. Mine has scored a Normington. Hugh Long decided this kicking out hasn't been good enough. I'm going to do it myself. Yep. Defending out to the scoreboard side. Goes up real to the target. No mark. Oh, over the top. Little scouting his way through was Healy. Goes to the outside and Josh Hill takes the mark. Put this one down. Has all been up one end of the ground this quarter.
Elliott is playing on.
Yep.
He's been very good, but Shane in his own right has been very good as well. He's a hard player to match up on.
Shane is lined up. You know what Shane's stats are? 4 kicks. Comes in. He'll kick the goal. And does.
4 kicks and how many goals? Is that 2 now?
4 goals.
4 goals.
He's had 4 kicks for 4 goals. That's what he's done. And when that's your job, he's done his job.
Okay. Collingwood 34, Charles, North Melbourne 36.
I'm not concerned about that. Much.
So straight to the North Melbourne.
6 goals straight. So Lara haven't scored in this quarter. And 11-6-72. Starting to get put a bit of a gap in there.
We have seen it from Lara a bit. Sometimes they just go to sleep if things aren't going their way. They do drop off a little bit. I just need someone to spark him here.
Straight, goes back, gets it, gives it over to Spester. Spester puts it out wide, finds his teammate in Joyce. Joyce gives it back to Spester. Gets around Kelly. Then tries to do it on himself. He's got Blanco, he's got 2 and 1 here. Spester away, there's 2 and 1. Starting, not tackle, gets a bit away. Stratton over him. Plays out. High kick, Stratton.
Bloomfield probably deserves a free kick there. He's probably held by 2 blokes to start with now.
Who reckons his favourite player?
Nearly got him holding the ball.
Well, is it ever? Little desperisers.
You can't tell me you don't love watching Johnny Bloomfield play.
I do love watching him. In he comes, Stratton. And gets it. There's not much life from his teammates.
No. What's your saying that they needed something to spark, and there's a perfect chance.
And they're walking out of him. So Newtown 11-6-72. Lara now 9-8-62. 10 points to Martin.
A bit like they showed on the quiz show the other night with Jared Ruffhead. To see him show that. Kick the goal, and he was looking around. No one was doing it. Just looking around.
Yeah. No one. Nothing. Fresh air. Back in the middle. Trying to clear his way out of there was McCormack. Comes out to Mick Stanley. Stanley goes down, but the mark is taken by that man, Elliott. Briosa, can he get off back line? He has to double back and try and pick it up because it's fisted away from Wells. And over that. Down 10 points the margin. It's starting to look ugly. Spinning ball. In comes the boundary umpire. That's McCormack. McCormack, I think, in the ruck there. That's McCormack's in the ruck. That's about the 5th player they've had in the ruck. Matty McMahon dishes off to Jackson Kelly. His kick's smothered. Picked up on that occasion. Just over to Kane Smith. Gets it on 1-2. Gets it over to Stratton. Stratton, but Jackson Kelly dips in. I didn't think he was out of bounds. Free kick, right? But the boundary umpire, I thought so, to do his whistle. Where's the score over time? We've been going 12 minutes. Mick Stanley to do battle with Riosa. Trying to crack his way through, Matty McMahon. Gets the old 1-2, then gives it off to his captain. Bounce, McCorkle. Picks it up, goes straight down the middle. Up, trying to take the mark is Wilson, doesn't take the mark. Goes over to Healy. Healy's kick is marked on the line. Plays on straight away, does it, Riosa? Little chip, out he goes. Stratton, I think that is. So is it his fist? He should know by the hairdo if his fist, I can't see. Might be his fist by the kick and style. He goes down to Elliott, can't take the mark. Got 2 to beat. crossing his way. Oh, good tackle. The umpire blows the whistle. Free kick for the swing. It's hacking. He rounds. Goes right into the goal square. 2-on-1. Fisted down. At ground level. Quick hands. Hit Elliott right in the family drills, and he's down. Comes off to Kane Smith. Here's Bister. Touches it on the ground. Then drives it forward. Looking for Stratton. But chipping in and taking a good mark. I think I know he didn't. They'd have been in his mark that. But Justin Kelly chips in to cut it off. Again for Newtown. He found man on his own. Is that Perkins? No, it might be Baxter, is it?
I got
it's back. Back down. Oh, can you get a hand on that? Oh, just as well hit the post.
I really got to tighten up here. They're just giving Newtown too much space. Players getting out on their own too easy.
Oh, the defender playing on immediately hasn't worked. Mark has been taken by Normington, is it? No. Gives it up to Kelly. Gets dumped after he kicks it. Going back. That's Normington. Doesn't take the mark. Put on to the umpire. That comes out to Baxter. He goes around the body and kicks the goal.
Yeah, it's too easy.
Yeah, I think if you play on out of full back, the purpose would be, the reason you play on is because you've spotted someone to give it to, not straight to the opposition.
Playing good footy, Newtown.
Yeah, they are.
But at the same time, Lara playing what average at the moment.
Seen it a couple of times where when things don't go right, they drop their heads and it's curtains from there. Riosa stands his ground and wins it. Schroeder gets it over to Jimmy Allen. Jimmy Allen straight up the middle. But the three guys fighting against each other. Good mark and 50. Just Spalding. Against Bloomfield. Taking the mark and then Bloomfield come over late to take the...
Was he late? I didn't think. I thought he was in the contest.
Yeah, I think he's probably saying unnecessary. Don't know. Silly kick, 3-on-1. That's, you know, Jimmy Allen went in, kick it up to no one. Out here in the middle of nowhere. Kick up to a pack like that.
Before that's not as
much. No. Spalding, up and under. Goes off. Or then Lara plays up. None down. Lucky for them, it's gone very wide and his fist is at the end of it. He'll keep it in. Picks it up. Handballs it. Nothing doing to the umpire. You cross the boundary line, we'll have a throw in. Right under the scoreboard, 79 plays 62. 17-point margin in the favour of Newtown. 20 nearly 20 minutes gone. Here it comes. All up. His Bister again gets a boot on it. Tries to get it to Stratton, but it goes over the boundary. Just that number at the moment. Running in numbers, Newtown.
He's probably been one of their best players all season until he went overseas, so it's good to have him back. But he's wonder how his fitness will hold up in a game like this with this sort of weather after some time overseas.
Ball comes out the back to, well, I reckon that's Baxter who's just wrapped up as he crossed the line, and we just go through all of that again. Spinning ball. Riosa gives away the front spot to Stanley. Stanley wins it. Down it goes to Matty McMahon. He's wrapped up in a tackle. 2-3 blokes wrapping him up. Umpire says he'd no prior, and we will have the ball up again. No rest. Ball up, throw-ins.
The sting's gone out of the game a little bit, hasn't it?
It has a bit. And maybe they're all feeling a little bit tired. Stanley and Riosa. Stanley just fists it out of there. Kane Smith knocks it clear. Oh, good pick up there by Goodwin. Goodwin goes forward, one hand on it, Veal. No free kick, yeah, it is a free kick. I thought it was Veal Normington. Similar hairdos. Normington spots a teammate, goes out wide with Sheehan, can't take the mark, he's fisted away, kicks the ball into the 450 yard. One hand if you don't mind.
Is it Prisnell?
Yeah, Prisnell goes with the left, goes out to Jimmy Allen. He goes around and kicks as well. He's found Kane Smith on his own.
Goes the two hands.
Goes the two, but this is what they've got to do. Now they've got to trip it again.
Then Jimmy Allen coming back again.
Just kicks it into the pack. Mitch Day doesn't take the mark. He's got two there to mop up. Got an inch. Puts it out to his teammate. In the back.
You're getting a good deal here with the umpires.
To Sheen, just unloads. Good fist by Sabic, wrapped up in the tackle there, Jimmy Allen. Buries him, and we'll have a ball up.
Probably didn't have a prior there. Jimmy Allen wrapped him up quite quickly.
Yeah, that was Johnny Layden. Up they go. From third man up wasn't any good. Kane Smith, round the body, over Sheehan's head, but it didn't matter. Kelly has played a fair game, Jackson Kelly. Their bounce just goes almost straight down the corner, picking it up on their occasion. I reckon that might be Ludgrove. Ludgrove kicks it to nobody, in fact kicks it to Newtown's advantage. There's 3 Newtown players there, goes with the left foot to centre half forward. McCaw, cool goes there. Off the step, goes towards goal. Elliott must have been touched because he played on immediately. Wilson, bouncing ball, Jimmy Young's got 2 to beat. Does it really well. Kicks it wide. He's got Jack Shanahan, but Shanahan's been beaten by Sean. He's gone. Been switched into the ground for it, so that's the last 2 kicks he's got down here.
He's got numbers everywhere in Newtown.
Ball comes out, comes to Mick Foster. Foster goes to centre half forward. Going back and taking a good mark. Elliott, like I said, he played some sort of game this bloke. Goes out wide. It's been far. Takes a bounce. Gets around. Perkins takes it back. Then dishes off the handball. There's still around here. Oh, shocking kick from Mitch Day. Still at ground level. Kelly mops up. Gets it over to McMahon. Umpire's full advantage. Comes over to Nye. Nye goes to centre half forward. 2 on 1. Oh, Lara just goes it off. Comes back. Good work there by Hockey, I think it was. Yeah. And the umpire says, give it to me. Shocking kick in the Mitch Day.
His delivery to him hasn't been great all day, but also when it has been, he hasn't taken the grabs that he needs to take.
Straight fist it wide. Oh, he's taken him on McCormack and was tackled but managed to get the ball clear. That was Normington. He did get it clear, but John Sean leads in the race. Nobody within 30 metres of him, so he takes a bounce. Then just unloads a wobbly old kick, where he also takes the mark going back. Joseph goes wide. Finds Elliott. Elliott goes down the line to Jimmy Allen. Takes the mark. Allen, little chip kick to Kane Smith. Umpire says play on. Mitch Day can't take more. Look at the Newtown numbers. Billy Lynch to beat. We've got one out here. Didn't hear the elbow line. Jack Shanahan was there.
Everywhere you look, they have numbers in Newtown.
Mitch Day takes the mark. Goes it wide, across to his man in Healy. Healy needs to take the front with him. Prisnell takes it wide. Ball comes over the top. On the run, Hopper. Goes 2 on 1, Bloomfield. Taylor, Bloomfield, the corner level. Takes it to his advantage. Picks up the footy. Goes to the Taylor, doesn't get one in the back. Where's the umpire?
He's a bit unlucky not to get one in the back there.
Where's the umpire? There's just 3 young umpire here. Okay. Daly knocks it down. Over the top. Right back in the tackle. Give it a miss as the umpire. Oh. You'd think for their own sake that was Schroeder wrapped up in the tackle. They just need a score here, Lara. Tran over the top. Knocks it clear. Matty McMahon. He tackles straight away. And kicks it over the full. Kick going to Taylor, although I thought it was Hopper that was tagging him, and he was actually rolled the tackle. So Taylor get the kick. But Taylor did, yeah. He's got the banana, but he's got Schroeder. Schroeder kicked an absolute blinder in the first quarter.
Lara boys loving the one-handed mark, aren't they?
Yeah.
I just see he's got the double armbands on.
I saw there's another tap. The left footer should suit him. The angle comes in. Push to the cross. Minor score. So Shoe's now kicking out. He's got two targets. Good call there. Normington. Told his teammate, just leave it for me. Goes long. Riosa, push, free kick. Perkins. I don't know who's... I'm still trying to work out his play on him. Fignon's out at the moment. I'm going to see Cavalier on that occasion. And fixed it over the boundary line. 79 plays 63. 16-point margin. 25 just kicked over. Spinning ball. Street wins it. Knocks it down the other. Who kicks it off the step. Two Newtown players in the centre of the ground. One's Benny Lynch. Dishes it over to his teammate in Flanagan. Flanagan kicks intercepted. Mitch down. What can the big player do? He picks it up. Dishes off. They've got an injured player in the middle of the ground Newtown. Here's a Benny Lynch. Kieran Allen. Wrestled off the footy. Good work there from Goodwin. Good from Goodwin. That was a bit of a mouthful, wasn't it? He's kicked Mick Stanley. Marked at ground level. And that's Perkins, I'm sorry. Good handball. He knocked it up though. The teammate. Ball comes out. Goes back to help. End of it is this time it is Mick Stanley. They haven't spoken to Drew. They've got the same head. And they're letting him know, the Lara boys. So there's free kick. That's Wells, I think. Got the footy. Maybe he's got the job on him, that's why he's so hungry. He throws big straight, he's going to go by himself. He goes wide, puts it out, kicks it to the advantage of Flanagan. But that's, I reckon, who's that? Is it Prismo? Daniel Graham. At down level. Yeah, silly kick, wasn't it? Silly kick.
I thought he might have stuck the boot into it and sort of kicked it towards goal.
Yeah. So it's Stanley versus Street on this occasion. Street tries to grab out of the rack. Then dishes it wide. Trying to crash his way through is McCorkle. Or McCormack, whichever one. Trying to crash his way through it. The other one's probably in there too. And umpire says, give it to me, as Jimmy Allen gets up off his backside. Here we go again. Street flips it. Goes over to Healy. Healy tries to give up the handball, but he's wrapped up. Jimmy Allen and Goodwin. Exchanging pleasantries. The biggest pest in local footy, I reckon. You'd love him on your side, though. Street slams the fist into this one. Schreiber on the end of it. Watching the leg, goes around the ball. Goes up to the throw. Much better go to there.
Exactly. Schreiber, fantastic. Wanted
get some pip about him, Schreiber.
Get him going, hopefully.
Who are you backing for? Who's he backing for?
Oh, wow. Got to even it up.
Yeah, fair enough. That's up back to 10 points, I reckon.
So Lara,
12-7-79.
To get a Lara, some sort of Lara uniform.
Down at Torquay, John Ameters, 9-16, 70. Lead Ocean Grove 6-8-44. So there's poor kicking down there as well. 10-point margin here. 28 minutes gone. Free kick. McCaw, cool. Just unload the bomb. Up I go. Can't take the mark. Well, I reckon that was Riosa. Oh, got one. Right hit the post.
And the quick response Newtown needed. And get it.
Lara. Down to Riosa. Riosa's at half back. Looking for a teammate. Spalding goes in. Can't take the mark. It's knocked over the boundary line by Wales. I think that wind's dropping off, boys.
Has dropped off. Heat hasn't, but the wind has.
No, I reckon that wind has dropped right off. Ball's fisted clear. Well, Riosa rather, he's dispossessed. comes out to Lara, tries to cross his way through, gives it up to Schroeder, Schroeder back to Riosa, Riosa very, very wide, gets a quick bounce, then the flying goes. I think that was Jones that got the quick bounce. Turn, in the third quarter, 12-8-80, Newtown, they lead Lara 10-9-69 in what has been a really interesting game because the wind has been blowing like billow out that other end. It's still blowing, but nowhere near as much as it was. Goal kickers, we've got one to Stratton for Lara, one to Mitch Day, one to Dillard for what we assuming will be a very exciting last quarter.
Should be a cracker, hopefully.
11-point margin to Newtown. Scoreboard pressure is... Well, I'll put it this way, Nicky Boy, I reckon if Lara had the same quarter going that direction as it did in the second, they'll get done. They're going to have to be a lot more accurate. Kicking, what did they kick? 3 goals, 6. Then they did kick 6-3. Coming out of the middle. Looked like Baxter wrapped up in a tackle straight away it was, and he throws a fist into Schroeder. Right in front of the umpire, he just lets it go. Straight, thrust it forward. Pulls one in the right. It's Baxter gets there first though. Passes off the handball. Comes out the back. It's that McCormack, sorry, comes out the back. Into Smith, Kane Smith got it wrapped up. On the back end of the center square.
It is a tough one, isn't it? Or Cormac and
Cool, yeah. You get the McCall on there thinking, which one is it? Which one is it? And I've got myself into a tease now, I can't remember which one's which. Straight blows it out of the centre and wrapped up in a tackle straight away by Nye, who's been very quiet. Hasn't called him much. Up they go, straight, knocks it down to Schroeder. Schroeder goes forward, running through the target, bouncing ball, spurting, happy to rush it through. Again, points the margin.
Easy to hear the Lara need to keep it in, just build that wall, keep it in, keep the pressure on Newtown.
Unfortunately for us, if they keep up that end, it's going to be an ordinary call for the last quarter. It's the setting sun, and they're just, I know that's Normington that's got it. That's the start. Normington in the goal square. Goes to the scoreboard side. Both sides have defended out there. Mitch Dunk, straight to fifth, Schroeder, gets the element, handball, goes to Hopper, he misses everything.
That's ordinary, that's just costly, and yeah, they won't be happy with that, the Lara boys. Can't just waste opportunities like that.
The only thing about it is it's coming in from the attacking side, and I don't like defending at that side. I wouldn't be surprised if he switches, as he does, straight away. Comes out to the defensive side, and it's Perkins. Just to the welcome in, a good work by Glenn.
I don't know why.
He's playing for what else can he do?
This is a great effort.
Nah. I think it was you that said they've had a good run. I'm starting to agree with you. Perkins, front of the scoreboard, 10 points to margin. It's Holland, just go for it. Don't contest it. Go to the left. For good fit to have the left drive. Picked up by Baxter. And turn gives it to Blue. Drive is Pinster. Sean is Pinster again. Goes back and gets it. Can't quite wrap it up. Trying to cross his way through. And that person is Healy. Nice ball. Well great. Did he get one home? No. He picked up by Healy again. Healy goes over to the actual Florida. Give it up to his Pinster. They should load up the leader. His Pinster. Gives it back to Sidwich. Sidwich goes Elliott. Elliott decides just to go the ball. Two hands go ahead of us. And he's going to run in. Play down back to the other back. Have another one. One more. Kicks forward.
He just kept running there.
Yes, he could have another 2 bounces and no through it. Whoops. He kicked 2 behind. And one out in the full, remember? Jimmy? 2 down here.
It's not his best game, is it? He's tried hard. He's had a lot of the ball and done some good things, but I think he might be just struggling. We've seen him sort of trying to cop up the lung a couple of times.
Yep.
That's playing with illness.
So Normington again does the kicking out. Mitch Day and straight over the top they go. Over twisted into the advantage of Lara. Trying to pick it up here. Schroeder. Schroeder kicks it straight across the face of goal.
Just panicking perhaps and just Slow it down and back yourself.
Absolutely butchering the footy. It's 30 metres around from the Lara goal. On the right side, though, to attack. Up high. Goes Presnell. Knocks it clear. Spooning. Knocks it on in front of himself. And then sees it over the boundary line. A couple of high boys calling for deliberate.
Well, it was close. He played it well in the end, but...
Right, it's going 10 metres. Spinning ball, in it comes. Mitch Dale does the rough work. It's twisted away from him. Well,
there's another one.
Another one.
You don't want to do that too often because they will pin you eventually.
Yeah, plenty of time, mate. Why don't we get a quick go? We've got game on. Ball comes in. Down and look, Mitch Dale gets it. Knocks it down. Kane Smith with the target, but Prism has to go in and try and find the footy. Can't see who the Newtown players at the bottom of the pack. Free kick to Newtown. Bernie Lynch, I think it is. Must have got one high. Bernie doesn't waste a kick. Pops it up in the elbow on this occasion. Up they go. No, but wide at the back is Rosier. Picked up by Prism, where I thought that he would have wound up and got left players then. Up the back, good tackle, did he get him high? Where's the umpire? Yes, he did. Little Holland. Got the free, and it's all Newtown at this side. He's going to the other side. We're also at the back.
Good mark.
Good mark. And who is it?
Quite Steve.
Yeah. Goes long. Good kicking with that penalties.
Another good mark.
Another good mark.
Picking up well, Newtown.
Well, that's Perkins that marked that one.
COG.
Yep. Okay, just an afterwards. Left in the box for him, but he should have probably fisted it. He's supposed to get one high, ducked his head. Sabucha overruns it. Nice ball, out it comes. To the captain. Captain's going required, and I think he's done it. Hit it! Nothing going, no score. Yeah, handballs. Turns it, opponent. Mason. Yeah, gets the second chance. Comes over Hacking. Ball can't stay in. Rolls over the boundary.
Right there by Lara. Just under heap.
Hang on. The goal player was going. It's a score. No score back here.
What?
That kick in
From the initial one.
Yeah, the initial. Who was that from? Can't remember. I put it down to Rush. It's only behind. It's not that important. Jimmy Allen kicks out to Kane Smith. Kelly stands the mark. Goes to long bomb. Oh, McCorkle drops what he should have. McCorkle drops what he should have taken. Oh, puts one right in the mush.
That's a little bit of
Yeah,
acting on as well.
Quite a bit of acting there. The captain, is it? No, go Normington. Normington gets it. Funnily enough, there's none of it wrong. He knows he's got the feet. Little chip there. That's poor marking by Lara. Goes over to Louis Holland. Holland going to Hocking. We know that. The answer. Probably could have marked that. Kelly, round the body. And it's all when we climb the square. Back. Kelly down.
As you said, probably could have marked that and probably should have.
Yep.
Lara, just those things all day that have hurt Lara, just those silly, only little things, but they've cost them.
Yep. Just not backing yourself.
It's a long way to go in this quarter, but
Yeah.
I just feel that that's just perhaps, as you've said before, milking maybe the first nail in the coffin.
Yep. 16 points now. And Lara had it up there in 3 runs in a row and managed one behind.
Yep.
1 out of bounds, 1 out of the full, and 1 behind. Straight wings it to Prism to Kane Smith.
The Shane's got the ruck.
Very, very wide off. Lynch was a good target. Lynch mops up. Stops a man. That man is Nye. Nye gets on his boot quickly. Good drinking now from Hocking. Knocks it over Shan. Shan puts it out in front of the captain. Captain didn't get well in that time. He's got him. Perkins.
The spread, the the run, and just the workload of Newtown's just been far too good for Lara today. Every time they've had the ball, every time they look up, there's just Newtown players everywhere.
In comes Perkins for goal number 4. And he makes it, he's pumping the air. And we might be seeing the last of Lara.
It's going to be tough to come back from that. They need a bit of momentum.
What's that, 22 points, I think?
Yeah, be about that. Perhaps more.
Yep.
No, I think you're right, 22.
20 points in the VFL. And Ocean Grove, I would think, be kicking with the breeze. Street knocks it down. Picked off by Foster. Foster turns on a sixpence. Oh! Shooting it down, moving it down. Takes the left, but it must have been touched. Lara gets a quick kick. Kelly around his body. Leg goes right in the race. What can he do? Up on by zero. Wilson, he's just possessed. Perkins gets it off. Paddock. Oh! It was just about a play. And manages to miss the lap and go out of bounds.
Perkins again involved in that one. He's been brilliant.
He certainly has. Well, he's got to touch a class when he gets involved, isn't he? Spinning ball right in front of the Newtown goals. Crashing his way through Healy. He's had 2 opportunities to get rid of it, but he gets away. He's pistol finds it for Lara. 2-on-1 here. Green. He's got a back now. Now he's got Shanahan to help him. And he's got the 3. Then he's backwards with it. How did he do it? Tries to keep it in that goes out of bounds. That was a nice ball. That's why he went backwards and sort of kept the ball between his legs.
He's really amused there, Milky.
Yeah. It's hot in here.
It is hot in here. Not getting any cooler.
No. Bounces off Rios' head. Trying to crash his way through. Newtown player can't quite pick up. Jimmy Allen decides to just throw a pin on it. And Taylor, what can he do? He sends it over the boundary line. There you go in a hurry. Lara, well, this season is over for them.
When you open that door, it might let a bit of...
Yeah, it might be a bad idea if you want to do that, because the breeze has settled down a bit, so it might let us cool down a bit. President comes out. Riosa, poor kick. Over the top. There's Perkins. He has the ball ripped down his hands. Shanahan, a ball line. Comes back to a reckon box in the middle of it. And we'll have a ball up. That's just a bit cooler.
A bit cooler?
Yeah.
Breeze is still quite strong from behind the buck. We might be blocking the breeze here.
Riosa gets it down to his teammate. Quick kick, I think that was from Schroeder. Trying to crash his way through right in front of the umpire. Was Breeze there, nothing doing for him. Just about making now. Oh, good mark to Blake. Goes wide, finds Sheehan. Sheehan puts it up. Sablich should mark this and does.
Battle hard today, Sablich.
Gets over to Jimmy Allen. Allen decides to go over to 2-on-1. Right, just cutting out and goes up the view and takes the mark.
The greatest decision there by Jimmy Allen.
No.
Uncharacteristic.
Yep. Coming down. Tommy Veal is just getting a bit of feedback to say we're a little bit loud. Tommy Veal directly in front. Allowed for the breeze, and Tommy Veal, you are a superstar. That carried well though, that kick, didn't it?
It did. Well, that's it.
That's
it now.
She's over, I would have thought. The lady is certainly warming up the vocal cords. It's all over. Called it, what time we called it at? The 14-minute mark. Game over. Let's see how accurate we are.
Lara, time of death, I think.
Yeah.
their season.
28 points. Can't see it happening. 10-11-71. They need 5 goals. Up in the middle, no one gets a hand on it. Comes into Schroeder. Schroeder goes up and under. Wrestling in the middle. Oh, good fist over there by Braddock. Braddock is pissed. Goes towards goal. The game back is Bernie Lynch and gives it a... puts it through for a rush behind.
Had a bit of the ball today. You see, you haven't done that though. Too off the milk.
Well, we haven't.
Just trying to give a bit of life back.
Yeah, it might have to have a bit of fun now. Much better is the call from our only listener. Apparently you were too loud, Nick. We can't hear you. Ball comes out to that scoreboard side again, as expected. Bernie Lynch crosses his way through. Back to Braddock. On the run, as that Foster goes out, but it's run over the boundary line by Matty McMahon.
You say still about 15 minutes left?
Yeah, but it's
not long enough.
To have any hope, Lara's got to get 3 quick goals. To have any hope at all. I can't see it happening. Don't look like it. Rosia gets it out. Oh, missed the handball, Kane Smith. Gives it over to Schroeder. Schroeder on the wing. Picks out a man. He's got him. That's Prismal, who's been very quiet today. Goes to Bloomfield, who's had 2 on him every time he's gone near the footy today. Comes out to Nye. Nye goes wide. Gets the old 1-2 though. Comes up the line. Good mark to Wilson. Wilson for Lara finds he has 2 to pick from. One of them's Prismal. Prismal's going to unload with that left foot. Finds his big mate in Street. Not beyond him, Street.
Straight to him. Straight out in front.
Not beyond the big fella. Big lead, big fast lead there from Street.
He's a big kick, so he put this one through. Distance might be an issue. But
the accuracy is an issue. Another minor score. Street has had kicks 2 behind.
What does beat you reckon Street would be?
I don't know.
Got a 16?
Yeah. He's a very good kick for goal, and that's 2 disappointing shots from Streety. The boys, the Lara Bob, have moved his other end.
Look at that myself. Yeah. Trying to go up there and just get them going.
Norlington to bring it back in for Newtown. Again, you'll see him unload out towards the scoreboard. Everyone flew, and Newtown happy for it to be going over the boundary line.
What are they saying that it wasn't?
They say it wasn't touched, and no one touched it. Now the central umpire is asking the boundary, did anyone touch it?
He's just going to throw it in anyway. I don't know why he ran over there for.
Look important. Lara blokes aren't happy. They swear no one touched it. Over the top, Stanley. Knocked into the hands. Oh, another wasted shot. Was that McCormick?
Yeah, they will, and you probably expect them to. Once they watch this tape again later, they're just going to look at all these wasted opportunities in this quarter.
Yep.
And just think what could have been.
15-9. 24 shots.
They're probably going to have the luxury this week of using Newtown in the ruck, but it's would have been an ideal game to put Streety up forward.
Yeah.
Just sitting down there, him and Donny. You get the small coming forward. Donny can take a good mark as well, but...
Normington again. Sorry, mate. Goes wide. Street, as you mentioned. Up for the mark, but can't take it, and it goes over that boundary line. They're happy to see this ball there for the whole game.
You've seen how dominating and deadly Streety can be once he's put down forward. There's not many people that can man up on him. And if you do, then you take one of your tools down there, take him out of the game.
Ball goes into the middle of the ground. Foot race. It's all Newtown at this stage. And good pressure there from Elliott.
Oh, there he goes. That proves that the door just shuts on it.
Yeah, he's just got to stick it open, mate. Make it stick into that catcher. Spinning ball. 45 around from the Lara goal. Been spending a lot of time right up that other end of the ground. Almost impossible to make identification of who they are. Coming through was Mick Stanley. Comes over to Highland. Highland round the body. Good mark to Sheehan. Touch of class, Sheehan. Goes to the captain. Wilson's right in front of him. Takes a good mark.
Good position, good mark.
Yep, good use of the body.
Nothing to kick to.
Got absolutely nothing. Just goes out wide in hope. And go mark. Back and taking a good mark is Nye. Nye, up the line. 2 to beat. On this occasion, for the first time they've been outnumbered. And that's Hopper who's taken that mark. Gets on with it quickly. Bernie Lynch doesn't take the mark. Mitch Day picks up, gives the handball over to his teammate. Elliott can't put him under enormous pressure. Trying to think who that is. It's Stretton, I think. Haven't seen much of him for a couple of quarters. Off it goes. Stretton just drives his fist into it. Mitch Day shepherds the then goes in and bumps his opponent. Might have been better to tackle. They've tackled this bloke right at the top of the square, but the ball's come out. Bouncing ball. Kelly overruns it. At the back. Oh, good work. This time it's gone to Sablich. What can he do? Tries to get around 1. Tries to get around 2. Then gets the kick in. And Elliott takes the mark.
He was lucky there, Sablich. He went one way, then back the other, and nearly ran into trouble. Just got himself out of it, and was good enough to get the kick away. Good mark by Elliott.
In comes Elliott. Shows him how to do it. Goal.
How's that? It takes the bloke who's playing as the defender to go forward, take the mark, and then just go back and kick it like he's a full forward.
Yeah, kick straight through the middle. And down the coast, we've got Arrows, 83 to Ocean Grove, 59.
Looks like they have moved him.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, they moved him at centre forward, by the looks. Or half forward.
Doing a good job on Sheen, but he's still dominating, so why not mix it around?
Yep.
Too late.
Yeah, I think so. They need to get, like I said earlier, 2 quick goals to have any hope. Starts right here. Stanley, I think that is, in the ruck here. Goes, bounces back to Street, who's wrapped up in a tackle, and we'll go through all that again.
Big glare on the score. What's that, 15-9, is it?
Yeah. Massive glare.
And then 13-14.
Right. Lost his footing there, and he's very, very lucky. That's Foster, is it? That's lost his... Yeah, Foster. Lost his footing, and then got tackled, and then got a free kick. Comes over to... There he is, Perkins. Was going to play on.
These Perkins have been quiet today, hasn't he?
Perkins goes into the hot spot. Oh, good work there.
That. Ball magnet today, Perkins.
Tries to tug on, then 1 step too many. Green get hold of him, good tackle. Well, then unloads, straight down the line. Elliott pushes his team, his opponent under the ball. Goes back to McCormack. He's wrapped up in the tackle. Holding the ball. Advantage paid. Ball finished up with Leyden, Johnny Leyden. Gives it over to Nye. Nye kick. Oh, no, he's paid the what?
No, he was calling for a push in the back, I think. And he paid it. Into that one.
He did. Nye follows up and takes the mark.
Oh, don't you... thought he was going to give a 50 there, and I just thought...
Nye talked him into paying the first one. He did to McCormack. He goes back to him.
A bit of luck involved there.
Yeah, it's McCorkle rather.
Crowd liked it, though.
Yeah, right in front of him.
One-handed grab. Go back and
captain.
Get, why wouldn't you?
21 gone. And I'm suggesting that this is well and truly over. Same as I think Ammo's at home. 24 points in front. McCormack. Put it out in the full.
Maybe should
have McCorkle, put it out in the full. Jimmy Allen takes the free kick. Quickly kicks the hot spot. The blitz right in the goal square. The bleach unloads to the outer side. Oh, there's a free kick. He put his hands all over his back umpire.
Come on.
Schroeder. That was a very poor decision. He didn't go for the mark, put his hands on his back. Now he gets a free kick over it. Schroeder's trying to take the mark, but Newtown Blake just put his hands on his shoulders, didn't even attempt the mark.
Good deal.
Anyway, somehow Lovegrove finished up with a free kick. He dishes off the handball, goes the old 1-2. Oh, they've mucked this up. Wilson gets it over, Lovegrove, back to his fifth. Oh, he's got there! He's gone! Little chip give to Tommy Vero. Oh, good work on that occasion. Been alright back there now. Wiggle, haven't spotted him much of the day. Prismal been super quiet. Goes wide. Oh, going back and taking a good mark. I reckon that might even be Braddock. Long way away. Not in two minds as to what to do. So just kicks it up in the air. Street and Stanley. Street kicks it away. Trying to pick it off. Lara boys trying to crash their way through. McCormack, that is. He knocks it out to Kane Smith. Can he pick it up? No, he can't. He goes over the boundary line. 50 out. 45 out from the Lara goal. What are we? 15-9-99 to 11-14-80.
Maybe what a 7-day break for Newtown. They're going to need it after 2 days.
Dumps it towards the goals. Mitch Day runs past the footy. He got back with him though. Then he's dispossessed. Off the step and out of bounds. Goes Prismal. This time it's 10 metres, 5 metres around from the Lara goal. Spent a lot of time up there for no result. Over the top, Stanley knocks it down. Oh, Prismal again dispossessed, goes back and gets it. Stops on the mill, and we'll have a ball up. 25 out from the Lara goal.
Do you want to keep it respectable?
19 points the difference. Yep.
Strong.
19 points, mate. So, Street gets pushed under it. Elliott has a flying shot at goal, misses it, comes out, chain of handballs. Just hot in the kitchen there. Comes out the back to Mitch Day. Mitch Day just unloads off a step, and he's put it through for a minor score. 1-2 from Mitch Day today. Started so a lot of emphasis on Mitch today, I reckon.
I think in the second half of the season they've really made that a focus to play through him, and he's played some great games. I think they won against South Vale, and we saw it in a game against St Albans. He kicked 5 and had a day out.
Yeah, so Normington again. That same spot. You've got to put a blanket out there where Big Street puts his hands up and takes the mark. Put a blanket on the ground out there, that every kick out would land there. Street just goes bang. Bloomfield goes over him.
Another point.
3 points to Street's name.
Well, they all add up, but they're going to need a lot more.
Yep. You know, half of these had have been goals. They'd be right in touch. Out wide again, the kick out. This time it's Weigel who takes the mark, but not paid. Out it comes to his Bista. His Bista! Break his neck! He's got Lovegrove. Has he got a target? He has. What was no mark? Dragged him down. Free kick. No, nothing doing there. Wilson tries to cross his way through and gets the free kick advantage. Bloomfield. Goal!
The only advantage today that Lara have been paid has actually ended in a goal or being
Goal to Prismal, wasn't it?
Advantage still.
Goal to Prismal?
I think it was Prismal.
Yeah.
Likely suspect to be able to kick one from there.
Yep.
Yeah, it was. He's getting intrigued now. I think that'll be.
Yeah.
About 11 points. Never say never here, but it's going to be tough ask to get up from here.
Yeah, 11 points, the margin. 26 minutes gone. A quick goal will make it interesting. Street comes out of the right, then just bombs it. Up in the hot spot, up they go. No man down for Lara. At the back is Spalding. Goes very early on the full.
They get this in quickly, as you said. A quick goal here just
will put all sorts of pressure on.
You already
Shanahan. Yep, sorry.
sense that Newtown is starting to feel a little bit of a pressure.
Well, look at the men. Look at the men. No one here in the forward 50. They pushed everybody back. Goes to Mitch Day. How could you leave him unattended? Mitch Day knows what's going on. He's gone back quickly.
He's taken that mark, but she hasn't taken too many today. Got some space now.
Didn't I call it game over before?
He did, I think we all did.
14-minute mark. Mitch Day.
There's a good chance for Mitch Day to put his hand up and play the hero.
1 goal, 2. To this point. Head over the ball. Goes back. I'm watching the goal umpire. He's missed it.
It's fine, wouldn't it?
Mixed distance easy. Just over the top of the post. 1 goal, 3. 10 points the margin. Well, you know the Norman's kicking net. Right at where Street is. You can see it. Coming out here. Plays to himself. He'll still go to the same spot.
Lands on that blanket, doesn't it?
Yeah, on that blanket every time. Street just drives the fist into it. You got any crummers at the end of it. Oh, good tackle. Spraying out of it. Hands all to the advantage of Lara. Deep in the pocket. Left foot. Great.
Good point. Gee, as you said before, if at least half of these had been goals, it would have been an absolute... Well, Lara probably been front at this stage.
Well, they've kicked... What are they? 12-17.
Again, look where they're kicking it.
2 goals.
You would say, where's Peter Street? I'm not going to kick it to him.
He just drives the fist into it again. Big Street. Wrapped up in the tackle is Schroeder. Yep, Schroeder. So it's right on the half-forward flank again. Street stands his ground, flips it over his head. Throwing. Short quarter.
Short quarter. Indeed.
Margin 9 points in the end.
A quarter just having got another 5 to 10 minutes. Would have been interesting to see what it would happen, but that's all she wrote.
10, 16, 18 points. Score. Yep, 12-18. The scoreboard's right. That's 30 scoring shots to 24. 12 goals, 18